What's going on, Grind Reloaded family? I have not done this in like forever in a year. So I wanted to do it today. I'm at an auction where I have good service. So I can actually walk through and you can go with me. I don't have a list today, so we're just looking at what's all out there. Uh, Whatever, that's that. So, just going back to just being that mentor for people and all that good stuff. But nonetheless, just showing you kind of what my eyes look for in today's environment. If you're new to the channel, my name is Raymond. I'm a used car dealer. My car lot is located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Small car lot, hold about 30 cars. Um, and we help a lot of people. We used to do buy here, pay here. We still do it when we can. But for the most part, we're strictly cash. We are also set up with a finance company, credit acceptance. So we, from time to time, run some deals through them as well. So that's who I am, and that's what I do. So today we're just kind of browsing the auction, and I'm gonna show you guys what I'm buying right now and what catches my eye and all that good stuff. So go on the journey with me. Man, some of these decals are just gone. Right now, the biggest thing that catches my eyes right now are Ford Focuses and Nissan Altimas, two of my top selling cars. Every now and again, I'll look at a Avenger, but Avengers can be very, very, very difficult. Very difficult because people, you got to think about the people, and the way they take care of the cars. Typically, this is an entry level vehicle for somebody, right? And typically, people like first cars, right? So when you buy your first car, typically that first car don't get taken care of as much as the third and fourth car, right? So the Avengers kind of fall into that plague. This is a 2010 with 100,000 miles. Um, right now, I'm trying to keep my cost per unit under 2,500. Um, but in today's environment, you know what I mean. You just have to take what you can get if you can get it. Ideally, I want to be under 2,000, but that's not always realistic. That sounds good. Transmission goes right into gear. No hesitation. Let's see what it looks like up on the hood. These miles are really, really low compared to what I typically buy, which means it's gonna kind of be up there. I can't scan it because I'm on this live. I don't think I can use my thingy thing on here. And again, guys, you're just here with me. I'm not paying attention to comments or anything. And I'm not checking the oil. I'm just checking to see if there's any type of mixing on the dipstick. So yeah. One of the biggest things I've seen with these Avengers is uh, the upper valve cover gaskets, or the valve cover gaskets, or the valve cover. Typically has a lot of failures. You can see that one kind of has failed. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of failed a little bit. Starting to have a little bit of oil get around the cover, the gasket. But let's drive this one and see. It's a 2010, so year-wise. The year is good. This is a 2009. These Muranos, man, I am so afraid of Muranos. Oh God, they are some of the most difficult cars in my opinion, but they book out so cheap. Transmission ain't too bad. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. If a car takes more than 3 seconds to engage, typically it should be no more than about a 1-2 count. So that's a good test on the trans. These brakes are grabby as hell. I'm just moving this out the way so I can test drive the Avenger. So let's go back in here and get in the Avenger. Again, I think this Avenger may be a good option here. Only thing about the Avenger is I'm just concerned about the price on it because it only has 100,000 miles. But it's a 2010, so I mean, book value. The book is nice, but what will the reality be, right? Boom. So like this isn't even a second count on transmission engagement, so that's good. Windows are good. Radio's good. All right, AC ventilation works, or at least the fan. Suspension seems pretty good. Suspension seems pretty good. Look at all that dust and pollen, man. It's crazy. If you guys are in the South right now, I know you're like, oh my God, it's pollen, dude. Pollen is crazy right now. If you're wondering where I am, which auction I am at right now, I am at America's Auto Auction in Cartersville, Georgia. One of my favorite auctions. America's used to be my honey hole, but that kind of changed with the coronavirus. Everything changed with prices. But typically up here, you could get some really, really good deals because it was so far up north. A lot of the inner city dealers like to stay in the metro because some dealers are lazy. Let's see here. God. Nice smooth shift. Second. Real good. And that's an Avenger. You know, these transmissions can be a little wonky. All right. Come on out the way. These dealers, man. Conversations and shit all in the way, dude. Go away. So this actually might be temperature hand. It's good. We're gonna open it up one more time. I see a Porsche Panamera over there, man. I love those cars. Oh my God. Love those Porsches. Never bought one though, but I just love how they look. I've always been afraid to buy a Porsche unless I can buy one new or at least certified pre-owned with all the warranties and stuff, because those damn cars are so expensive to maintain. Now I sound like a consumer. Yeah, this is bullshit. Yeah, stay on the right side. You looking at me like a damn fool? Stay on the right side of the road. Say fucking Europe. Be careful, guys, when you're driving through these auctions. Obviously, I hate when they do this with the car. B16. B16. Alright. Go back on B16. Always, guys, put the cars back where you get it, okay? If you watching my channel, you're not a used car dealer yet, and you're gonna submit your application and stuff, make sure you put your cars back where they go, man. That's like, that would be like, you'll be like the dealer of the year. You'll get the dealer of the year award in my eyes, because it is so disheartening when you're on a schedule or you're pressed for time and you can't find the units because you got some lazy ass dealer who didn't put the car back where they go. Windows go fully up. Switch ain't. I mean, this thing. I mean, this is surprising for and then it was a trade in as well. Always look at, your sellers. This was a new car trade in, which kind of gives you a little bit of a feel for was it driven every day before it came to the auction, or was it sitting up? And I always come back and I just look up on the hood again, make sure I don't see any type of smoke, anything going on after the drive, any unusual noises. Valve cover gas. The valve cover looks good. I don't see any smoke around it. Has coolant in both the radiator and the reservoir. So this will be added to the list. Simple as that. That's how you do it. Do one more thing. Look in the trunk. See if we have a spare. Because this right here would be a good little finance car. Has low miles, although it's a 2010. We can finance this with credit acceptance, or it can be cash. Right on my list. Okay. And let's see if we have a spare. Okay. Let's see. Yep, we got a spare. That's just added value. But no, it does. It does. All this stuff add value, right? So next thing we'll look at, and we got books. How about that? So now we got books. We got a key fob, and we have spare tires. So that's what's up. Let's see if this works. And I always turn it off and I'll cycle it again to make sure she starts up again. Yeah. Make sure your heated controls, heated seats working. Let's just give this a minute, let this AC see what it's gonna do. It's kind of cold outside, but checking the AC in the cold, you look for humidity. You look for moisture in the air that comes out, right? You can tell a difference from warm air versus moist, dense, cold air, right? And this is giving me that. It's giving me a thick, moist, damp, wet feeling, right? That's what you should feel to confirm that your AC is working. And yeah, it's working good. See if our blend doors are good. Blend doors are good. Yep, it's working. Everything checks out. I mean, most of the time I don't go this deep in a car, but this one here I know it's gonna be a little bit of money. So why not take the time to be sure? All right. See if the key fob works. Yep, key fob works. All right. See how that price out? 300 compared to 700. That's not. All right, on to the next car. Let's see what else we can get ourselves into. See a little. I see a Focus up here. Focuses sell like freaking crack at my life. I shouldn't use that word. Sorry. It sells like hotcakes. Because crack is bad. Crack is whack. Say no to drugs, guys. Never done drugs a day in my life, and I'm thankful for that. Well, I tried weed at like 16, but I think we all have done that. But this is pretty good. This is tough right here. This is SB1, which is 2012. Okay, this is right up my alley here. I like to be 2012, 2013. Looks like it needed to be jumped. You see all that oil? Well, you probably can't see that, but that's dried up oil on top of the valve cover. Hold on, guys. We'll get you out of the sky in a second. All right, let's see if the battery cover was off. And it's got pollen like hell. Yeah, we're just looking at the back of that oil cap. I do it for every car. Some cars just depends on how the cover is done. It may be able to show evidence, or sometimes it may not. It just depends on the way the cap is configured. But I just have a habit of checking the cars the exact same way every time. Oh wow, that shit just poured out water. You see that? Doesn't have a sunroof. Doesn't have a sunroof. So I just opened the door and we just got that pot of water. Doesn't smell wet inside. See a little bit of bad moisture there, but it looked like it's sticky, like that was some type of syrup concentration. Let's see if it has any power. I doubt it because the battery cover was off. Nope, no power. We just look around the car. Let the car talk to you. I did a video before, and I said always have a conversation with the car. 119. Next service date 2/1/20. Miles 119,786. The miles now is 120,304. And this was done last February. So that means this car has not been driven since the last oil change. See, you see what I just learned from that, guys? I just learned that likely this car has not been driven. And why hasn't it been driven? Let's find out. I am a supporter of the NOCO Boost HDs. Not getting paid to say that. Wish I was, but I'm not. But they are awesome. Yep. It's got an electrical issue going on in this car. Because my battery is not fully charged, but I've never seen that before. There's something going on. And it ain't my box. Sounds like it's have a negative discharge going on. It's probably draining my damn box. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. But that tells me the story. And I've jumped off plenty Ford Focuses. Yeah, that's an issue right there. Oh. Yeah, that's crazy right there. What that battery was doing. Never seen that one. But I don't believe in forcing it either. When stuff ain't right, I move on to the next thing. How about this? This is a 2013 Elantra. You see how that sticker was up on there? So this car was recently ran before, sold either here or at another auction, at another auction. So see, I pay attention to all kind of stuff, guys, when I'm buying cars. You got some folks just pay attention to the car. Look at that seat. Damn, that seat is bad. Every Elantra you find will have a seat that look like that. I'm probably pretty sure of that. So let's just try it. Okay. Miles are high. Engine sounds good. It's got the the issue with the steering. Well, not all of them, but a lot of Elantras have that issue. Oh, it's dirty. That seat is bad. But believe it or not, those seats can be cleaned to perfection, right? So you got to kind of look past a lot of things. Look at the tires. Can I even call them tires? I can just call it rubber. Because I mean, tires have a purpose. Let's see. So it's gonna need all 4 new tires, or at least 2 in the front. And so by Potamkin Hyundai. A lot of dried up oil up here on the cover. The engine sounds actually pretty good though. The engine itself. Somebody just popped this off and then put it back. It's not a big deal. What I want to see is this. Oh, I was about to say, look at that. Damn. Oil cap is broken though. Literally just separated. It's not at operating temperature, so you can take it off. It's got a little bit of there. I want to see if there's any type of settlement marks that comes up now. Check the oil. Oil is dark. 259,000 miles, right? I mean, otherwise, it sounds good. The only thing I can think of is going to be a bad trans. So far, there was a trade in, besides being dirty as hell. I mean, dirty is probably an understatement. This motherfucker is just, woo! Alright. But, but it's running. I'm so afraid to even sit in this damn seat. Oh, man. The things you do as a car dealer, see? Okay. I hear. Yep. It's going to be the trans. It's going to be the transmission on this one. I can count to about 5 before this car goes into gear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So right at 4 seconds to engage. So let me show you. So look at the door. I put it in drive, and now it went forward. You see how long that was, that delay? So I'm in neutral, drive. See that? That was way too long. Now it does have 236,000 miles. So what do you expect? Yeah, I don't think this would be. Let's see if I'm sitting in this motherfucker now. So let's see something. It's got 230,000 miles, so it's not going to be new. Let's just see how she shifts if I can just confirm my suspicion by sitting in place or delayed. Let's just see. Well, shit, it shifts fine. I mean, it shifts. It actually shifts fine. Let's keep going. It's 1, 2 gears, shifted fine. And again, sometimes your hunch of having a bad transmission is not always 100% until you drive it. That's why I said let me just go ahead and drive it since I'm already in the mug. So I'm gonna let y'all look at the gauges and you can tell me. Oh, this car is so. I do hear obviously the steering thingy with the electronic steering. Yes, but they're not the worst either. Let's see. All right, let's see how she changes. Here, a little bit of transmission whine. She changes though. Shit, she changes, guys. Can't believe it. I mean, she actually changes pretty smooth. I hear a little bit of a transmission whine. I think we're gonna add this one to the list. Let me get it up to op temp. It's already at operating temperature. Add coolant. Size some tires and a deep cleaning. I mean, this car is gonna need at least about. I mean, it's gonna need some money in the and just the seats, the shampoo in the seats, tires. And this is what I do, guys. I just go through in my mind and I'm rationalizing the cost, right? Rationalizing the cost, but that's what we're driving. Wow, I mean, real strong. Interesting. See, that's why you know sometimes you can't always judge a book by its cover. But if I was not able to drive it, right? If I was at an auction where I couldn't drive the car, I wouldn't buy it because it would have been still too much of a risk based on my interpretation of how that transmission engaged. But now that I had an opportunity to drive it, I at least know the transmission works. Um, and let's just see if we get this one scored tomorrow. This auction runs tomorrow. Maybe I shouldn't go live. Maybe I shouldn't be showing y'all this. And now y'all gonna go try to bid against me. But it is what it is, guys. My subscriber base isn't that big at all, so I don't think we'll have that problem. Yeah, that going into see that? Okay, so if I go neutral and I go, it is a delay. Yeah, I don't know if I want to risk this here. All right, so I'm gonna put it on drive. And I feel like probably, you know, it is one of those situations where over time, now I can sell this. I can absolutely 100% sell this. It's just a little bit of a delayed engagement. Doesn't mean that the transmission is fully gone. It could be that the pressure is low. I believe Hyundai did a CVT. No, this is not a CVT. I don't think this is a CVT trans. Let's see if we got a dipstick on the transmission fluid. I don't think so either. I think it's sealed. You know what? I can sell this. So you know what? It's going on the list. It's going on the list. Let's see if she starts back up. Oh, and I had to jump it. Did I have to jump this? No, I don't think I had to jump this. So start it right back up. Windows are good. Oh, this car is so filthy. I feel like I just want to go take a bath right now. And then you got the windshield. I mean, I don't know what the hell was going on, but it went like this, then down there. That's why I love my car lot, man. That's why I love being in Alabama. People don't give a damn about that. All they care about is a decent engine and a decent transmission and the cost. All right. So what is that? It's SB2. All right, let's see what else we're gonna get into. And I haven't done this in a long time, guys. Just taking y'all to the auction with me because a lot of times I like to concentrate on what the heck I'm doing, and sometimes I don't see the value in it. But I think with me doing it today, I sort of see the value in it, and the value is that one of the biggest values is that I can show you stuff in real time. The other value is that I don't have to go and upload it. It's live, you know what I mean? It's here. This is the 2006, Xterra. These sells pretty good at my lot as well. Anything Nissan literally sells great at that lot. Oh, this is pretty clean too. Pretty clean, but never get distracted by clean, right? Clean is perception. It looks good, looks clean, everything looks like it works. But until you see that it works, it's questionable. But it is definitely clean. I think this is a new car trade as well. Like I said, I put emphasis on that type of stuff. All right, that's gonna be, what is that? South Carolina. I think that's the palm tree. Oh, that's that gate. Oh wow, this airbag looks like it. So this is the airbag back here, right? So when you start seeing stuff like that, then you look at your airbag light, make sure that ain't on. All of the seat belts though looks like they are good to go. We'll get in there and start playing in a minute. How many miles is this thing again? 138. Those are low miles for 2006. So this thing may, in this environment, yeah, this is probably going to be close to 3. Hold on, why is that not popping? Is that the hood? Yeah, that's the hood. I don't believe in forcing stuff. So this hood not open, on to the next. All right, she opened, so it's meant to be. Oh. All right, good old V6 4.0 Nissan. 3.5s and the 4.0s are what people love. Oil looks good. Honeycomb, it's a little dark, but it's decent. Especially for a car this age. Unless you know somebody at least changed the damn oil. You know, a lot of people don't understand that alone can just, make situations so much better when you maintain your oil in your car. You don't have internal issues like that. Okay, so it has coolant in it, and it's a little under pressure. A little bit of a leaking power steering pump here. So we'll see if the power steering, if there's any hesitation on that. Outside of that, everything looks to be decent. Don't see any large oil stains or spots or leaking. Sounds good. Let's get in here and see how the trans does. Ugh. A lot of times I'll do my trans first to keep from doing all that and then it having a bad trans. For a Nissan. But it's been an exterior. This is not the four-wheel drive either. This is a two-wheel, which helps in as it relates to the value. Radio works. AC. I've been kind of buying cars without checking my AC the last few runs because we're in that awkward space where it's not really terribly hot and it's not terribly cold. Some days can get up to the 80s. Again, look at your car, right? 138, 452 is the next service day. Our next service mileage. So it is due for service. That's why it was a little bit darker. But I mean, that's. And then what I said about the palm tree. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at your cars. I just said in the back, South Carolina. Look where they had it serviced. Rock Hill, South Carolina. You know what I mean? Like, so much of this business is just observant, being consistent in your observation. AC works good, windows work good. So let's go on a test drive with this one. A little bit of a belt squeal, but nothing major. I mean, for a Nissan being 2006, it runs pretty good. It almost sounds like a pulley. It's got almost like a barren noise going on. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what it gonna do. All right, steering feels pretty good. Nothing with that. Ooh, she gets up and goes. Look at all that pollen, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Living in the South, boy. Woo! I don't know if they have pollen like in the Midwest. If you're watching this in the Midwest, do y'all get a lot of pollen from your trees? I'm not sure. Never lived in the Midwest. I was in the Midwest for a few months, well, 6 total, for basic training in AIT. I was a military police in the National Guard. I joined when I was 17, and I trained at Fort Leonard Wood um, in Missouri. So I can't recall if there was pollen though. It's been so long ago. I enlisted in, oh God, 2007. So that's been a long time ago. Many moons, as they say. I mean, so far she rides pretty good, guys. Ugh. Turning this big. Oh yeah, it's nice and strong. Nice and strong. No slippage. No slippage. Now that oil pressure. You see how high that oil pressure is? That oil pressure should teeter in the middle and go higher as you accelerate, right? I don't see any lights on, so I could scan it and see. I may do that off live, because that pressure. You know what? Let's do this. Anybody behind me? Nobody behind me. Let's do this. Let's just cut her off. Okay, so the gauge works immediately. I wasn't even in part. Immediately, so it goes right up to high. It's the only. So that could be a. To me, that looks like it could be the oil pressure sensor, right? Because that's electronic. That's not even mechanical. That's just jumping right up. Like it's not even in any gear, no matter what gear you're in. Let me move this out of the way so you can see what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is the oil pressure gauge. That oil pressure should be sitting right in the middle right now. It shouldn't be at the highest. Why isn't this? I'm not putting the car apart. So as you go up, as you rev the engine, the way this is supposed to work is it's in the middle, and then as you rev, it goes up towards it builds more pressure. So that is a concern. Voltage is good. You see how that voltage is right in the middle? That's how that oil pressure should be. Overdrive is off. I think I hit that. Yeah. Let's see if it stays up, even when I'm just on. Yep, it never fell back down, which tells me. Let me move that. See, the car is not even running, and it's staying at the high, which tells me that there's an electrical issue going on to where it's not sending, and the check engine light works, and it's not engaged. Yeah, that's gonna be a sensor. That's gonna be a sensor. It should have threw a code though, if you ask me, for that. All right, we'll add this to our list. We'll be mindful. I'll come back and try to check it, but I know what I'm dealing with. What I do know is that it works. Sometimes stuff is just that simple. Does it work? Does the car work? Yes, it works. I'm a very simple guy, man. I don't think stuff has to be convoluted. I think sometimes people want it to be, this big fanfare and all these damn questions and all these conversations, and life ain't that difficult. Life is very easy if you let it be. But you got some jokers that just want to, make it difficult than what it already has to be. So it's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna do one more hour here, if that. So let's keep walking. So we found that one. I literally started this as soon as I got here too. So this is actually real live. Like this is an option too. This is 210,000. Let's just see how this thing sounds. Oh, it's clean. I tell you, they clean these cars, boy. Honda. Uh-oh. So this lets me know that the battery was dead at some point because it's asking for the code. I have to be very particular about Hondas. Is the code in here? All right, the code is in here. All right. All right, so the code is in there. This thing got pollen all on the dash, dude. This windows must have been down. AC compressor engaged. I mean, it's pollen every damn where. Why they leave the window down? The window's not white? Man. I don't really react to pollen that much. Like, I don't have big allergies to pollen. So that's a blessing. Because I had to be somewhere laid up right about now. Look at that. Damn. Did that break? Well, that's why your pollen was in here. That's why, right there. Look at that. Window won't come up. See, I told you it was something. Let's see if we can. Let's turn this off. Oh God. AC works. Window. Sounds like it's just off track. Put y'all down for a second. Yeah. She off track. Can't move. Uh-oh. Sorry. Oh, they should have put some tape on it. You know that damn one didn't work when they brought it here. So we gonna. It's supposed to be clear for the next few days. It doesn't supposed to rain, so that's a good thing. The reason I say that is because I can buy it knowing that, and by the time we get it to the lot, we can fix that window. At least get it up. My mechanic can come and do that. Another water. More water on the door sills. So it must have rained here recently. All right, let's see. Oh, it's pollen. I just said I wasn't allergic to pollen, but I keep complaining about it, huh? It's interesting, isn't it? I gotta get on the road here. I'm going too slow. Ugh. Oil cap. Oil cap looks good. It's a little bit more of a darker brown. So it's got a little bit of something more like burnt oil, not necessarily mixing. Uh, a little bit of coolant in the radiator. See if anything goes in the overflow. Yep, got coolant in the overflow, so that's good. Let's see how she drives. Idle good. Transmission engage is good. So let's just take her for a ride. Like I said, guys, I gotta speed up. So because I only got I added 3 cars to my list. 3 cars. And I wasn't expecting to be here long. I got here really late anyway. Uh, so I mean, if I buy a few from here, that'll be great. If I don't, life goes on. But it'll be a nice way to end the week. That's for sure. I got the money to spend, but gotta find the right product. Is that the car from up there? Let me see if that's the first car. Yeah, they got it running. SB1. So it must have been something going on with the electrical on that Ford Focus. If you're watching on the playback, you can go back to the very first car. Well, the second car, that Ford Focus. I couldn't get my battery jumper to work on it. 2000 and what? 2000, I think it was a 2012. It's like right up my alley too. I like to get them on 2012, 2013. Yeah, this thing rides smooth for 210,000 miles. So same thing. Let's look at our sticker. 212,000 is when it's due. So it's about another 2,000 miles on the oil change. So the oil is still current. At least if that's real. You know, sometimes you just gotta look at the label to kind of determine. You know. Yeah, this drives real good. This is a Pilot. Pilots do really well on my lot as well. And I can sell these things, but I don't know how many miles on it. And they sell just as good as they want to. Just as good. Cooling is good. Ain't got no gas, but cooling is good. Ooh, I burnt out a little bit. Okay, is this a C? Yeah, it's a C lane. Where did I get you from? Did I get you from right here? No, I got you from right here. Oh, right here, 16. All right, let's see here. Yeah. Let's check the hood again. We know this window situation. Let's see if we can get it to go up. Let's see. No, she ain't moving. And I hear it trying to move, but she said, nah. She said, I ain't doing it. She said, I am not doing it. I am not going up. All right, you ain't got to go up. Did I not pop the hood? Ho, ho, ho. Tires look good. Tires look good. That's what I like. All right, no smoking. No weird odors. On to the next. What's on my list? All right, on to the next. 2014 137. I ain't trying to get that high price point wise, right? I mean, once you do this for any period of time, you will know which cars you know qualifies in your price. Look at that one, 314,000, baby, 314,000. And you know what's crazy? I buy a car like this. Because I love to buy cars with high miles. It's almost like some type of infatuation. Because everyone I buy with high miles drive like it's brand new. Let's just see how she. I don't know if y'all ever seen that 1996. Well, no, it was a 1990. Ooh, it smells like straight up gas in here. So I got the check engine light on. I guarantee it's got a little rough idle. Let's see. No? Uh, nah, I don't like that engagement at all. It's almost like a double engage, right? I mean, it goes boom, 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 like that. That's how it drops into gear. It goes into gear, then it drops down into the gear. I don't like that. So we're gonna say no to that one. What are the SB cars? I don't know. Where are the SB cars are? I see an Altima, but that's a little too new. I ain't trying to get up in that price point. I love the Altimas, man. Altimas are my favorite cars to sell. It's becoming one of my favorite cars to sell because before I used to be like, the hell with them cars. I'm not buying those cars. And then those cars just, I mean, when I would buy them, they would leave just, I mean, literally the same day or the next day. They're gone, dude. Uh, and I know some of y'all probably think I'm hyping or I'm lying, but just spend a day at Denmark. Come down there. All right, we're on Google. Come down there. You'll see. See what's over here. Oh, that Panamera is sick though. Let's show y'all that Panamera right quick. That thing looks good. And I ate lunch before I got here, so I'm energized, guys. Just gotta get out here before 5. That Panamera is nice. Man, that thing is. I don't know. And I got a Hellcat, right? And I had the Camaro, the Hellcats and stuff. It's just something about these cars, dude. They're just so damn beautiful. They're just so beautiful. I just love them. Oh, where she got the black? Oh, she love this damn Porsche. I may get a Porsche. Hopefully my wife ain't watching this. She was like, no, you not. You ain't getting no more cars. 69,000 miles. Man, that's pretty. I don't like how she sounds though. It's the base. Okay. This is the base Panamera. That's why. It's the base one. 69,000. But she's still a Panamera. Let's see about the wing. Let's see if the wing come up. Oh, it's already up. I think it's already up. I just wanted to look inside of this, guys. I ain't gonna waste my time on this. Oh shit, they low to the ground though. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. She nice, man. I just like the Panameras. And this is what year is this? Came out of Kentucky, so better check for rust. That's what I'm going sure. 2012. Okay. Still older, but I just like the body style. That's probably one of the best body styles on the Panamera. I mean, that's the first body style. Yeah, it's the first body style. But the second one, the redesign they did, I don't really like the back end that well. But who am I? I don't even own a Porsche, so I can't give them no opinions about that. Well, I can have my opinion, but Porsche ain't gonna give a damn. All right, let's see what else we got. Little Fiesta. They don't sell that well on my lot. Like I had one, I couldn't even give it away that well because people at my lot, the consumers, the smallest they'll go is an Elantra. They don't like, and the hatchback. They love the Ford Focus hatchbacks, but that's the smallest they'll go. And I personally don't see a big difference in the hatchback Focus versus the hatchback Fiesta. Like I can't see why they don't buy the Fiestas. I don't know. I mean, it's practically the same car, just a little bit tinier, a little bit smaller. But it's not like it's just, day and night. But hey, I don't know. How many of you guys? I think one of my buddy had one of these. MJ, I think this is one you had, man. Little S. What is it called? X. Oh, this is X8. Scion. Little box cube things. I think this would actually do okay, but I don't know because the Kia Soul Didn't do that hot. Look at the gear shifter turned backwards, guys. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. Look at that. That's wrong. That's not how it's supposed to look. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Look close to Toyota, and I know the prices. I don't even want to waste my time. I want Nissan, Honda, or Ford right now, and a little taste of Chevy. Those are proven. A little Versa. Well, Versa may not do too bad. It's a Nissan. I haven't sold. I can't recall selling a Versa lately. I mean, I've sold them, plenty of them, but lately. Only thing about these Nissan cars, you just gotta make sure you pay attention to that transmission. I don't think this one has a CVT. This is 2010. I think they started doing the CVT. Well, it may be in this one, but I don't think so. I think in certain models they started them at different times doing the CVTs or putting the CVTs on. Let's go and check out the. So we got the temperature light on blue, so the car is not warm. Let's go do our walk around. And you see the type of cars I'm looking at, right, guys? I mean, if you go back and do the math, we're talking about cars under $2,500. This car right here, easily before Corona before Corona hit, this is easily an $1,800 car right here. $1,500, $1,600, $1,800 car. Now it's probably $2,200, $2,300, $2,400, right? Due to the Corona. Uh-oh, sorry. Man, pollen I got in my eyes. Got in my eyes. I've been on this thing going live for 57 minutes. Man, I ain't done that. Now, these oil caps are hell. I hate them, but you gotta look. So you see, this one has a little bit of sludge that's starting to form. It is starting to form in here. But now, the thing I'll tell people about this, about looking at engine sludge, it really too depends on where the car is, as far as the location is housed in. So we got cooling in there. Some places have a higher level of humidity, and when you have a higher levels of humidity, sometimes it don't always have to be a blown head gasket if it's very minimal. It could just be the moisture and the humidity in the area. So that's one thing I'll say about that when it comes to the head gaskets. But looks like this one was originally sold, or at least sold at one point, Southern Mall of Georgia. So looks like it's been in Georgia. Let's see if we can get an oil sticker. No oil sticker. So we got the manuals. Got some books in there. All right, ventilation works. I always make sure I pay attention to Nissans, because these cars are very particular when it comes to the blower motors. They are very known to fail, and in some of them, it's not under the passenger side glove box, or it's not up under the glove box. Some of them are like the Sentras, the 2006, 2007, 8, 9, and 10 Sentras. Those damn things, the actual blower motors are up under here. They're on this side, so you got to take a whole assembly out up under here just to change the blower motor on the Sentras. But I think the Versas and I know the Altimas are over here. I think the Maximas are over there as well. But I think the smaller the car, they put them in a different area. So see, you got to know that type of stuff, and the way you know it is just being around the cars. So let's take her for a spin. Engage pretty good. Let's go driving. Let's go driving. It is a beautiful day though, here. And look at the scenery. This is North Georgia, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Georgia, North Georgia is absolutely beautiful, man. And I mean the state of Georgia in general is a beautiful state because it has so many different levels of regions or terrains, right? So up north you got the mountains, and then you get into the Crescent area where Atlanta is, and it gets hilly, but the mountains are gone except Stone Mountain, and then you get down in South Georgia, you don't really see a lot of mountains, but you see a lot of rolling plains. So it's just very interesting, very interesting place. I mean, it don't get California has it beat though, because California, I mean, you got a mountain on one side and a damn ocean on the other side, let's see what she does. Smooth, nice and smooth. Our cold, our cold light has went off, which means the thermostat is reading the correct temperature, and the cold light went off. So we're at operating temperature now. The miles on it is awesome too, 101. So this one here may be a little bit more than I'm budgeting for due to those miles. Oh yeah, she's very smooth. See, these people just don't get on the right side of the road. You on the telephone on the left side of the road. Damn, man. I ain't even gotta go all the way around there. I'll cut her short. Yeah, she's solid, man. Ooh, did you almost hit me? I felt like you almost hit me. We're almost done here, guys. We done worked our way. What's it? Yeah, what's this? We done worked our way. We just gotta hit the A lane over there. We'll look at the little further into the SB lane, and call it a day. All right. Let these windows up. I think that pollen is getting to me now, bro. And I said that I don't have allergies to pollen. I guess I lied. All right. All right, excursion. Better do it, boy. Make sure it worked right here. This is where you drive that motherfucker like hell at the auction. You drive it like hell at the auction. Because I be dang if I get stuck with it. If it's going to break, it's going to break right here. Let's see if we have any odors or anything since I drive. Any smoke. Anything on fire. Nothing is on fire. Everything is swell. SB Philly. You know what? Should I? No, I'm not gonna. No. It's windy, guys. Sorry about the wind. It really wasn't that windy when I first started. I see an M35. Infinities sell really good too, but why don't that have a label? I mean, this damn thing I've been ran through the auction so many times. You got a label right here. I don't know if y'all can see that on camera. Label right here. That's where they came from the lot. And the label over there. Not to say that it's a bad car, but that to me, again, I want a car. I want to buy inventory that someone just traded in. Because guess what? I know that the seals are good. The car is likely good because it's been driven. Now, it may not be good. It may have imperfections, but I will see the current state of the car, right? versus buying a car that has been sitting for months and a wholesaler went and knocked on the door or sent an ad or sent a message on the ad and say, hey, I'll buy your car. And the person said, great, yeah, you can come buy it. And they haven't cranked it up in 6 months. The wholesaler puts a new battery in it, drags it here to the auction, washes it, details it, and you drive it, and it may check out. It may check out. You sell it, and then your customer tells you, man, I got this big oil leak up under my car. Transmission started to slip. Guess what happened? That car had been sitting for a long time. Those seals got cracked. And now that you put that heat on those cracked seals, guess what? Now you got oil leaks. You got seal leaks. So it's going to happen when you buy a car that has been sitting versus been driven, right? That's why it's so important for you not to allow your inventory to stay stale on your car lot. Because when you have stale inventory, guess what? You're literally killing that car. If it's a used car, you're killing it. Every day it sits without being driven properly in a drive cycle, you're absolutely killing it. And obviously, we start all of our cars every morning. But starting a car is not the same as driving a car. Okay, you're not burning any of the exhaust fumes. You're not circulating the oil through the engine the way through the pistons and the chambers like they're supposed to be at idle. It doesn't do that. It just sits there and runs. Pistons go up and down and combustion happens, but it's not the same as a drive cycle. This is 2010 Forte Hennessy Auto. Looks like they went and grabbed some hubcaps. But this one comes from South Carolina, right? Still got the tag, fresh trade in. This is what we look for. Or this is what I look for. Got some dings in the door. But hey, who wants perfection? Oh, this man. Look at this poly, man. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. I won't say nothing else about the pop. Oh, they smoke weed. Ooh. We finally got one. We got a knocker. And the check engine light on. Ooh. I think I broke it. Ooh. Jesus Christ. I just want to get this on camera. Shut it off. Ooh. Look at there. I'm going to shut it off, guys. I don't believe in doing more harm. Ooh, Jesus. Yep. I was actually surprised that didn't happen earlier today. This is the first knocker all day. And I got the camera footage to prove it. 1 hour and 7 minutes live. And I've been live ever since I've been here. So that was honestly the first knocker all day. Ooh. Somebody took a beating. She took a beating. So we're almost at the end of the road. I see a Grand Cherokee. These Grand Cherokees, they make good buy here, pay here cars, but not the best cash cars in my opinion. But let's see how she sounds. Look at the mismatched seat. How about that? His and hers. His and hers. Oh my. And it's dead. I got a jump box, but I don't even want to fool with it. So we're gonna pass that one. My phone just told me I got 20% left, guys. So we're gonna be wrapping this thing in a minute. I appreciate you guys watching. Some of you guys that have been on here for a minute, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Let's see if he's gonna look at that one. Acadia. Yeah, he's gonna look at that one. 2008 138 on the clock. It's probably a good one too. I like those Acadias. Those Acadias are pretty good. They're trustworthy sellers. I can sell those pretty good. This Santa Fe. Oh, didn't want to. Ask him if they want me to jump it for him. You want to jump, buddy? I feel in the Christmas spirit. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here. See if it nuts up like it did last time. I don't know what the hell that was about. All right, go ahead. All right. I'll leave it open for you. All right. Smells like straight up gas when he turned it on. We'll pass on it. I mean, those Acadias, I used to be able to get those Acadias at a reasonable price back in the day. I can't get them at a reasonable price no more. Is this what I think I see? Am I looking at what I think I'm looking at right here? Am I looking at this, guys? Did I just walk up on a SRT Grand Cherokee? I damn sure think I did. How about that? Look at that. SRT, the Trackhawk. How about that? Let's get up in this bit. Ooh, wee. Oh, I see a red key. I see a red key. Oh, man. Ooh, I smell a blunt. I smell a blunt, too. Oh, man. We up in the SRT. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Look at the fake carbon fiber that's peeling off here. Check engine light on. Look at what they did with the brake cover. Gosh. Parking brake. Toyota of Cleveland and a red top. Same color as my Hellcat. Interior peanut butter. Outside jelly. All right. I guess it could be almost jelly. It's great. It's gray. It could be that grape color. Oh, she hard though, bro. Oh, is that what size tips are those? Was they put like? Nah, it's not all the way through though. Hey, let's look at the engine on this bad boy. It's sitting on the Brembros. Got the Brembros. See what she look like up on the hood. Y'all gotta stay tuned now. Woo! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on. Yeah, there go the turbo. There she go. There she go. You know, I thought, is this? You know what? I didn't know. This is my first time ever looking up under the hood of an SRT Grand Cherokee. Wow. I thought it had the supercharger on top like the regular Hellcats. Got a nice little catch can. The catch can. That's nice. Here's the miles, guys. That's the details. If you want it, she running tomorrow. She running tomorrow. Get y'all money right. Get y'all money right. Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride in the SRT Grand Cherokee. Dang. Oh, guys, I did not know this was here at all. I didn't even look at the list before coming out here. Damn, it smells like weed in here, boy. They jacked up with this fiber microfiber crap. I mean the carbon fiber crap that they tried to do. This must have been a repo. But she's running though. Let's see. All right. All right. All right. I'll see you. Dang, she's nice though. We gotta open her up on the track. Okay, let me put my seatbelt on because I don't want this thing dinging in y'all's ear. I wonder what the check engine light is for. I mean, I got my scanner, but I ain't buying it, so I don't really care. I just want to drive. That's one of the perks, man, of being a dealer, dog. I'm telling you, man, you can drive anything that's on this lot. You know what I mean? Anything on this, unless they take the key out. But are we in red key mode? Let's see. Well, I don't know. because this don't look like my car in here. So I can't tell if we are or not. I see the red key, but it may not be the same way. I don't see no SRT mode at all. I see launch control. I see auto, sport, and track. Ugh. I would have prepared, guys, if I would have known it was here. I'm actually back up on this one so we can get a good start here. All right, here we go. Here we go. Woo! Damn, she nice. Whoa, she nice. She fun, y'all. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more pull for the boys. A little bit of a misfire, I feel though. Almost like a splutter. That's what we in, guys. We in the SRT Grand Cherokee. That's the detail. Well, shit, the thing is off. Let's try it one more time. Oh, we got a little Nissan up there in front of us. Let me back up again. I ain't trying to get kicked out the auction. So, we ain't gonna send it too much. Kick my ass out. I need my account to stay current, you know what I'm saying? Hey! Woo! Shit! Damn, this thing is fast as fuck, dog. Woo! Did y'all hear that turbo spool in there? I mean, it runs good. It runs good. It does everything it's supposed to do. But it does have a check engine light on. So, you know, and we got Lil Mario Kart behind us. See what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all trying to get me kicked out, man. No, just man. Oh, wow. I gotta go back and look at that footage. I don't even know what the speed was on that little pool there, but I don't know enough about it to feel confident enough. Go ahead, car. Go ahead. Ugh. They just going around me like I'm down. Like I'm like I am not trying to park. Let's open up the hood again. Oh my god, here you go with the bullshit. Let's look at the up under the hood. I just want to see what if it goes all the way back. Yep, it goes all the way back. It's nice. It should be okay. I was about to say it should be auto. It's got TVs in this one too, guys. If you want one with TVs, we have one with a TV in the back. Yeah, actually got the AC plug. But I don't know. I don't know if I like how it's idling though. I mean, I guess it's doing okay. Let's see about the music. All right, you can have XM radio. You buy it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the right spot for it. I'm gonna go and check and see. SB49. Is this? This is SB50. So let me move it over. I think it needs to be over one more. Let's put it in the right spot. Ain't having no conversation about that. All right, guys, that was the SRT, the Grand Cherokee. Obviously, you can't, you know, see what it's all capable of in here at the auction because you can only go so fast. But she seemed plenty fun. I'm gonna walk up to A lane and then I'm gonna get out of here. Oh. I'm gonna get out of here. Let's go over to the A lane. What's up? What's up, everybody? If you're in here, put something in the comments. Let me know who you are, that you're live. That you're watching with me. I see Buddha Jackson was here. This is an old comment. This is the first comment. Buddha Jackson was in the house. Thank you, Buddha, for hanging out with me. We saw some very interesting cars today, guys. Obviously, now that I'm here, I have to do a follow-up video tomorrow to tell you if I bought any. I think that's only right. That's the scenery, guys. The highway is right over there. But yeah, I definitely think that this is a very good auction to come to if you are in the Atlanta metropolitan area. American